Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Today I'd like to continue talking about penny stocks. This has seemed to be a very popular topic within the comment thread, so I thought I would continue talking about some best practices with regards to penny stock trading, this time focusing on whether to hold a penny stock overnight or not. As you guys know, penny stocks are typically very low price stocks, by definition less than $5, although a lot of penny stocks are less than $1. As an example, AMRS here is a penny stock that trades at 27 cents. If we take a look at its one-year graph, really hanging out in the $1 to 50-cent range. And over the last 5 years here, you can see it's been kind of slowly trending down with some ups and downs here that really characterize penny stocks. Another example here, FTR, Frontier Communications, trading at $1.33. And again, you can see over the last 1 year, kind of trending down with some spikes up and down. Over the last 5 years, up and down. And what you'll see with a lot of these penny stocks, I think Sears Holdings Corporation here, SHLD, is a quintessential example. A lot of these penny stocks are dying companies. You can see Sears here over the last year or so. It's been trending down, and you can really see that over the last 5 years here. Trending down from the $50 range to $7.75, so really close to what is considered a penny stock. So because of that, penny stocks are very, very volatile, and that's one of the first reasons you do not want to hold these stocks overnight. They can be very risky investments. If we go back to AMRS here, you can see the price of the stock is 27 cents, and there's a lot of stocks that are trading under 10 cents. So a 1 penny up or down movement is a huge movement, and you don't want to be stuck after hours with the inability to trade with some bad news coming out or some other movements that are going to be moving the stock market in general, whether that's economic, political, instability. You really don't want to be hanging on to these very low price stocks, because just a small up or down movement of a couple pennies can really lose a lot of money for investors. Yeah, you can also make a lot of money. That's why they're high risk, high reward stocks, but you can lose a lot of money. So holding these stocks overnight is definitely not something you want to be doing. The other thing about these stocks too is that they can be delisted. As an example here, CNCO, if we go to the bottom here, you can see in the middle, May 25th, there's a notice regarding a voluntary delisting from the New York Stock Exchange. But a lot of these delistings can happen without notice. Most of the time, these companies are put on notice, or they're warned that because of their stock price being so low that they can be delisted. And don't really want to go into the qualifications that need to be met or are not met that goes into delisting a stock. I might do a separate video about that. There's quite a few different qualifications that stocks need to meet to be listed on a stock exchange. If they don't meet those qualifications, they can be delisted. But if a stock is delisted, you essentially lose all your money. There's really no ability to trade that stock. Yes, you still own that stock, and again, it gets a little bit more complicated with pink sheets and all this sort of thing, trading outside of the typical stock market like the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange. But for the most part, you essentially lose your money. So another reason not to hold the stock overnight. And again, the big thing is that they're very volatile stocks. A lot of these stocks will be, this one here is saying low volatility, but for the most part, you can see here, this stock here, SIRI, medium volatility stock. High volatility stock for SHLD here, Sears. FTR here, again, another high volatility stock. AMRS, high volatility. That really characterizes penny stocks. They're very, very volatile. So you don't want to be holding these for a long term. And a lot of day traders simply hold these for a matter of minutes. Some will hold them for hours, but by definition and rule, they really don't hold these overnight. If they do hold these overnight, it's a mistake. So very, very high volatility. The price of the stock has a tendency to go up and down very quickly, which can make investors a lot of money, but you can also lose quite a bit of money. And they're very susceptible to any sort of news, whether that's geopolitical, economic. And if you have these held overnight without the ability to trade, you can wake up in the morning, start as trading with a lot of bad news on your plate. So it's really about managing risk, minimizing loss, and using best practices. And one of those, like I said, is not to hold penny stocks overnight. And just an example of a stock trying to prevent itself from being delisted here, Dry Ships Incorporated, DRYS. You can see here over the last 5 years that the price of this stock has incredibly dropped in value, but this is because it's been doing a lot of reverse splits, trying to maintain its share price. Without these share price splits here, this stock would be literally probably less than a penny. You can see here, 1.1 million or so, dropping down to under $5. But again, that's because a lot of reverse splits have been happening here. Without those, his stock would probably be trading at a fraction of a penny. And that's just a way of that stock trying to keep itself on the stock exchange without being delisted. When stocks get too low in price, there's a lot of different qualifications, but one of those being stock price. If it's too low, the exchanges will delist the stock. So yeah, just want to talk a little bit about day trading with regards to holding a stock overnight. That's something you do not want to do. And I'll just warn you as well, if you guys don't know a lot about penny stock investing, do not start penny stock investing right off the bat. I would stick to blue chip stocks, stocks from very good companies. For example, Pfizer. I like Ford, even though it's been trending back here a bit. That's a very good company. Blue chip companies to learn with, learn to buy and sell. And then when you get a lot of experience, start reading a lot about penny stocks, and then get into that realm of investing, if you will. It's a little bit of gambling if you really think about it. There's a lot of people that say they do a lot of penny stock trading and make lots of money off penny stock trading, but if you really take a look at their trades, none of these guys ever post any of their trades. It's kind of all hearsay, or I did this or I did this today, but they really don't show you the trades live. So that's kind of why I like to do a lot of my trades, a lot of my day and swing trades. I like to show you guys, just to show you guys that it's not all talk. I'm actually doing some of this trading. But again, very, very risky. Best practices need to be maintained at all times, again, to manage risk, minimize loss, and to not lose all your money. So I don't want to make the video too long. I'll kind of end it there. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, building the channel. This is all about learning. I hope you guys have been learning along with me. If you guys have any questions about this video or other videos, leave it down below in the comment threads, and I'll do my best to respond. And as always, I always solicit your opinion on new topics, new ideas to discuss, new strategies to talk about, stock picks that may or may not be good moving forward. Let me know, and we'll do some videos about those. So kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.